Well, howdy again, y'all. I'm back with kind of part two of my, if you want to call it a review. Probably not going to be much of one. But anyway, it's of the GRECELL, GRECELL, I don't know, call it what you want. I call it GRECELL. So it's the 2,000 watt portable generator, inverter, whatever you want to call it, but it's really a battery. So nice thing about this is that there are no fumes. Doesn't really get that hot, not like the exhaust on some of my other generators. I have a couple of gasoline generators, a gasoline inverter, and just the heat and fumes, and you can't run those inside. So that's the nice thing about this is it's environmentally a little more free, or better for you inside. So I did buy this, actually I ordered it right around Thanksgiving, and I got it in like 4 days, so that was nice. And well, if you don't know me, but if you knew me, you would know that I wouldn't have waited till Christmas, since this was my Christmas present to myself, but I couldn't wait. Plus we had some weather coming in, so it was like, I better just juice it up and be prepared. So I did plug it in the wall, and via the 110 outlet, this thing did exactly what the review said, or the specifications that are read on it said charging about 2 hours, and it was like exactly 2 hours. But if you had to, you also have your DC for your automobile. So we got some panel cords here. I did buy the all powers panels because it's a 200 watt system and just one unit. I mean, I could have bought the GRECELL, whatever you want to call it. But you'd have to buy multiple panels, and I probably will actually buy another set of these panels, because you can charge this with up to 500 watts input via solar, and those being 200, I'm just going to get probably another set. I already bought some Y cables, and that way I'm pumping 400 watts into it, so hopefully it'll get it back up to capacity sooner than later. But so like I said, I've had this for like 5 weeks now and juiced it up. So nice how quiet this is, and not putting out exhaust fumes. But so it's sitting for 5 weeks. I have not put it through any loads or anything yet, just because it's like, well, didn't want to waste the life cycles. It's like 3,500 plus. But anyway, really just watching Prepper Princess, and thank her for doing the review she did, because it was very helpful knowing that it would power a variety of appliances and anything you pretty much need it to. The biggest draw, it looked like what she had put it through, was the microwave or the air conditioning unit. But it seemed to do fine, so hopefully, like I said, best case scenario, or you're not gonna need it in an emergency situation. But like I say, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. The other nice thing about this is Derek from Vice Grip Garage would appreciate this. It not only has one, but it has two go handles. So, got to pick up and go. There you go. Get both your mitts on it and head for the hills. So, anyway, don't know what much more I can say about it, other than really one of the nicest things about it too, compared to other units, was the amount of outputs it has. And if you've read it, I'm sure you have, you already know it has 6. So it's better than 3 that most of the others have. Has USB ports, USB-C, got your light, strobe light, in case you want to get your dance groove on. If you really want to ramp up the beat, a little quicker tune, or you just want to blind somebody. So But anyway, like I said, it's been sitting for 5 weeks, still up to 100% on the charge. You know, don't know what else I can tell you, but I'm happy with it. You know, like I said, I'm gonna just take it out to the lake and plug some tunes in or whatever other electrical devices I need. You know, I should do what I need to do out there. Or if you're tailgating, our Texas football season, college is over, but there's still a national championship next week. But I'll be inside somewhere watching that anyway, or on a patio. But anyway, I'm really, really happy with it. It's a very well built piece of equipment, and that's what I'm about. I like sturdy stuff and useful stuff. So hopefully this will do the trick if ever get in a tricky situation. So hopefully that's not the case. But anyway, don't know what else I can tell you about it, but other than I highly recommend it. So anyway, hope y'all are doing good, and get back to you sometime later. Y'all be cool.
Bueno, esto es un tutorial de la planta eléctrica GRECELL. Entonces, chiqui, mira, en este botón tú vas a encender, lo dejas apretado y él va a encender solito, ¿ves? Aquí te dice el porcentaje de carga que le queda, ¿ves? Entonces aquí, en esto de acá, vas a poner a cargar los celulares. Esto es una luz que no la van a usar. Aprieta aquí, te tira una luz por si hace falta, ¿ves? Ya. Entonces, para cargar, para poner, por ejemplo, supongamos que se fue la corriente, y vas a poner el ventilador. Ahora, lo que tienes que hacer aquí en el lado derecho, tienes aquí esta ventanita, ¿verdad? La levantas y aquí tienes los tomacorrientes, como si fuera un tomacorriente de la pared. Ahí vas a enganchar la toma del ventilador, por ejemplo.
A ver si está eso parejo.
Esto es más o menos igual.
Es lo mismo.
Hey. Ya, lo conectas y una vez que lo conectes, obviamente tiene que estar encendido esto primero. Después que lo enchuche aquí, entonces le vas a apretar este botoncito para darle corriente al cable, ¿verdad? Y le aprietas esto una sola vez. Y ya tiene corriente ahí. Entonces el ventilador ya lo enciende normal. Ya, llegó la corriente, ¿viste? Eso es lo único que tienes que hacer. Entonces, pues ya, no tiene ciencia. Si llega la corriente, pues ya tú lo desconectas acá y apaga tu planta normal. Lo dejas apretado igualmente. Lo dejas apretado hasta que él se apague solito. Ya. ¿Ok?